Hello dear friends, this is Lana with Lana Design and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing with something pretty much unexpected. I'm using this awesome brand new release from Spellbinders. This is 3D embossing folder of the month for the month of March, and this is a beautiful wax seal of the month for the month of March club. And look at these cool beads, they're coming in this month kit. Today I'm going to be focusing on my series, which is called Unexpected Color Combinations. This is episode 5 and let's begin. In today's episode of Unexpected Color Combinations, I picked two very interesting colors, that is burnt orange and teal. Yes, quite unexpected and striking, I must say. I picked peacock feathers and crackling campfire distress oxide inks, and if you don't have these shades, feel free to use watercolors. That way you can find those exact shades. I have already pre-cut my panels and my card bases. I'm going to be making a square card, a 5x7 card, and of course a little tag. For this tag I used this die from Altenew. You've seen me use this die many times, and this die is actually a staple for this particular series that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is actually emboss this vellum, and for that I am going to use this fabulous brand new embossing folder from Spellbinders. Before embossing any of your paper, please use water. Just mist it lightly, and this includes vellum as well. This will prevent your paper from cracking and having kind of those harsh lines. Just mist it, put it in your embossing folder, and put it through the die cutting machine. For coloring my panels, I'm actually using this phenomenal little sticky mat here from Altenew. This is a great tool to have in your craft room. It's perfect for ink blending and for stenciling. Now, there's one thing that I just realized. I just switched to a new camera and I realized that this is really shaking horribly. So I apologize about that. I'm still playing with the settings. So the lighting is not ideal either. I am working on fixing this. So my next video is definitely going to be much better. And because of this shaking, I'm just simply going to trim this video and move directly to the next step. Now, all of us crafters do struggle when it comes to attaching vellum to the surface. Yes, there is a solution for this that does not include liquid glue or tape runners or even double-sided tape. What I have here is a little tool called Xyron Sticker Maker, and this thing is absolutely perfect for attaching vellum to any surface that you have. It is a permanent adhesive. What happened with me here is that I did not install this cartridge correctly. So I found a way to use it and not throw it away. But please follow the instructions when it comes to installing your cartridges if you decide to purchase this sticker maker. I love doing this. It puts adhesive onto my vellum. It covers it completely with adhesive, and the best part of it is that that adhesive will not show. So all you have to do is just rub your fingers on your vellum a little bit to make sure that that adhesive is adhered to your vellum. Peel it off like you would any sticker and apply it to your surface, and you are done. Next, we are moving to my favorite part, wax sealing. Since the colors of the wax beads from this month do not necessarily match my color theme, I am just going to use the white beads from the set and simply change the color of it. For all of you who follow my work know that this is actually something that I often do. And for all of you who are here for the first time, well, first and foremost, welcome. And you can refer to the videos that I left in the description below on how to do this and for more tips and tricks on wax seals. My wax is all nice and melted, and all that I'm doing is pouring some of that wax directly on my stamp. Couple of things to point out here. Warm up your wax seal stamp with your heat gun before doing this technique. Second, this technique will not work with your 3D stamps. Do not do that. You could ruin your stamps. And for scraping, use flexible spatulas. They're designed for painting. That way you will not scratch your stamps. Next, I'm going to pour a different color wax directly on the mat and gently stamp. One thing that you can do is remelt your wax. Do not get rid of the leftover wax. Just keep remelting. Now, this is what I am talking about when it comes to 3D wax seal stamps. Luckily, this is not a 3D stamp, so I can redo and restamp. But with 3D stamps, this is going to be a much harder thing to do. I'm going to pour some wax again on my mat here and stamp one more time. And while my stamp is still a little bit warm but not completely cooled down, I'm going to remove the seal off the stamp, and wax seal comes off in one beautiful piece. I will talk about these tips and tricks more in future video that I have planned, but for now I am just going to focus on today's project. And now we move to assembly. I'm starting off with this 5x7 card, and I am going to poke 2 holes here using a crocodile. This cool tool will also put eyelets to your project, and I decided to do this on my card not just so I could have some cool design, but also so I can use them to put 2 of my ribbons through these holes and then tie a bow on the front. Now, yes, you don't have to do this. You can absolutely just tie a bow and attach it to your card with some glue or hot glue. That works as well. I just thought that this is going to be quite interesting and fun idea to do, and wanted to do something just a little bit different. And since my crocodile, my eyelets were already out, I decided to play a little bit more with it. This time I decided to poke holes directly on the seal and put some eyelets right on the actual seal. Now, I have never done this before, and let me tell you, it looks awesome. I used some gold floss and put it through these eyelets and tied a bow, and it looks so fun and just absolutely different. Next, I used liquid adhesive to attach the wax seal directly onto the card and glued everything onto the card base. And the second card was completed. And here is the last project of the day, the tag. I really didn't do much here. I just put an eyelet onto the hole, and then I simply glued the wax seal with some liquid adhesive directly on the tag and added the same ribbon on the top. And with that, I completed my tag. And now let's summarize. And here are the 2 cards and the tag I made today. At the very last minute, I decided to add some jewels to the seal on the tag for some more interest. And that is it. I love this project and how different it looks from everything I made so far. I would like to take this chance to thank Spellbinders for their generosity, and of course, thank you for coming and supporting my channel. I wouldn't be here without you. Everything I used today is in the description below, and if you have any questions in regards to this video, feel free to let me know. I'm always happy to interact with my viewers. Thank you again, and see you soon with something new. Bye-bye.